few top tips on how you can improve your balance. So with balance, it's just like tightrope walkers. You remember they're poles like this, they're out in every direction. And if you think about it, in balances you are stretching out, usually in 4 ways. Down through whatever you're balancing on, up, reaching up to help create lift, and then out to the sides, whether you're in Ardha Chandrasana, whether you're in Warrior 3, or whether you're in aeroplane back, or spinning from one to the other. So let's practice that. Step up nice and tall, and have your big toes to touch. Draw the belly in, and get wide across the collarbone. And I'd like you to bend the knees and press down through your feet, your foundations, and reach up through the crown of the head, and send the arms out wide like a tight roper's pole. And imagine that you're standing on one of those gymnastic bars and you're walking forward along it and you don't want to fall. Just really imagine that it's 6 feet up and you don't want to fall. You're walking steadily. So you're thinking feet and you're thinking head. You're pressing down through the feet. You're rising up through the head. And by nature, you will have really reached out into your fingertips, both sides, pulling and pushing away, which creates stability and balance. And at the same time, you probably naturally, because you're imagining you're on that beam, squeezing everything into this plumb line of the body, this midline, and that helps you stop from wobbling around. If you wobble around, squeeze everything tight, hug it in tight, press down, rise up through the crown of the head and reach out in both directions. That will give you stability. And when you wobble, and you will wobble, use the principles of balance, stretch on out, bend into the standing feet to regain. You see the gymnasts, when they wobble, they bend their knees, they regain, they press out and they press into it, and they reach up through the crown of their head to stabilize. It's the same with your yoga poses. So when you are wobbling, put a slight bend in the standing leg, re-establish that pressing into the core line, hugging in, reaching out, and then reach and press back up into standing leg. So come and stand nice and tall. We're going to take Warrior 3. On an inhale, sweep on up, come up into your tippy toes. So let's just be here in this balance, this simple balance. And you're maybe wobbling around in your ankles. Squeeze the ankles together into this midline. Squeeze the hips in, squeeze the core in, and hug the muscles into the bones of the legs, into the bones of the hands, and reach up through those fingertips. And take your arms out wide and set your heels back down. Keep your fingertips reaching out wide, and then take your hands into the midline, into prayer. Transfer the weight to the left leg, and draw the belly in and scoot the right leg up into the chest. That's it. Now I'd like you to send your crown of your head forward as you press the right foot back. Really purposefully press it back, like you're pushing away someone you don't want near your loved ones. So here we are, growing through the crown of the head, pressing down through the left foot. Your right leg is up and in, draw the belly in. And then reach your heart forward, up, forward, 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 reach it forward, and then donkey kick, press away someone you don't want near your loved ones. That's it, press away, coming into Warrior 3, into prayer arms. Reach your fingertips out like a tightrope. Your hands are one end of the tightrope beam, your foot is the other. Press it away. Bend into the standing foot, draw the belly in, and then press it straight. That's it. And then inhale, come on up slowly, and exhale, hands and hug. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Let's do the other side. Stand on your right leg, belly is in. Think squeeze everything into the plumb line. Take your hands to your heart, and you're thinking, send my heart forward, up and forward. You will naturally fold forward, but think up and forward, think lift up. Draw the left leg into the chest, draw the belly in, wobble, wobble, wobble. If you wobble, squeeze into that midline. Press down through the foot and reach up through the head. In fact, bend the right knee and press it straight, bend it, and then press it straight. And as you press it, say, press through the crown of the head. Like my fingertip is on top of your head, and you're pressing up into it. That will help stabilize you. Flex this left foot, and then begin to donkey kick it back, pushing away someone you don't want near your family as your heart reaches up and forward, up and forward. The big toes are reaching down. When you wobble, bend into this knee, squeeze everything in, and then press the back of the head up towards the ceiling as you stretch out. Stretch your arms out, reach out through the ring fingers, and press that foot back. Breathing in, breathing out. Wonderful. Pendulum back up, reaching the foot down, and exhale, hands in front of your heart. Breathing in, breathing out. So remember, whenever you get wobbly, just put a bend in the standing leg, suck everything into that midline, and reach out, pressing out in opposition, which will help you stabilize. Enjoy, and enjoy the wobbles. It's all part of the learning.